That is so true. Use your day job to your advantage. Take away the skills that you're improving in while you're there and put those into your business. If you have a day job that is not congruent with what it is you're doing with your business, that's more difficult. But I'm in sales and I work with sales teams. They completely go together hand in hand. If you can find something that's complementary for you, for sure, do it. Now, I'm curious to know, you mentioned, okay, you had this idea in your mind when you started in business of you weren't quite sure where to begin. You discovered these daily disciplines. You started to speed read. You started to improve there. You started to determine, I think this was very important about what you said. You determined, and this is different words, but what you said was you determined the skills that you needed to improve in and learn and grow in. And you placed habits and disciplines behind those very specific skills that you wanted to grow in. So my question is kind of twofold. What were those skills that you needed to learn when you were starting in business? And what were the daily disciplines that you incorporated at the beginning that were most powerful for you at that point?
No, at the very beginning, I had no clue. So I really trusted Jim Rohn in his saying that income seldom exceeds personal development. So I just tripled down on my personal development. I listened to podcasts, to audio programs, read a lot of books, and I just studied everything I could. And what skills I needed? Come on, I needed everything. Like I had zero social presence 10 years ago. I didn't even had a Facebook account, not mentioning any other. And like I needed to learn marketing, social media, run my own website, email marketing, everything, from scratch, and then to like incorporate into. And I had different ideas. And so first I wanted to be a writer, and well, I am a writer right now. But I tried different things like writing fiction in Poland, which didn't really pan out. Started a couple of blogs which failed, and then finally nailed it with personal development books. Very short books. Like my first one is 50 pages maybe, but it serves its purpose, creating personal mission statement. So it is still selling now after 9 years and something. So this is how I learn how to, well, got some belief into myself, because I was writing and people were willing to spend their hard-earned money on the things I wrote. So, wow, that was a big aha for me. So that was like the first step, the first income. Then I started coaching habits on a platform called coach.me. I used it first as my habit tracker, and then they transitioned it into coaching. So I got certified by them, and I coached over 100 people out there.
Wow.
And it created some income stream, and I still earning like a couple $100 from that platform with a few clients of mine. Then the book advertising came into play. Like I started to double with it because my book sales were not there. And I discovered it was like childishly easy for me to increase my sales, and I started then to offer it to my self-published authors friends. I was so excited that I remember, because I also had a great success with the first customer, but in the end it appeared, okay, that was a fluke, that was good book which Amazon liked. Still I was committed to like several other people before I discovered that, so I kept doing this, and I started to get some business training with my Business on Purpose platform. So I started to delegate out things, document things, and this business was always like a quarter time for me for the whole time, and still is. Like now I'm writing, I have this business, and I'm coaching.
Yeah.
So it's not half time. It's not even half time. And
What are the, but in regards to that, in regards to the time you're putting into your business, what are those daily disciplines that you consider to be non-negotiables for you in your current business dealings? What are the things that you do each day that makes your business success possible at this point?
Supervising my team, answering to, like, I'm the sales department right now, so I'm replying to prospects. Then after they transition from prospects to customers, my customer service person is taking them over. Still, it needs some supervision and my involvement, and also like sometimes communication with customers. This customer service person is new one, so she's not fully familiar with the whole business, and I am, because I created it from ground up. So those are the things, like, yeah, replying to inquiries and making sure that operations are running smoothly, not by doing them. From time to time I have few tasks which I'm still doing, but mostly just delegating out and making sure it's happening.
Yeah.
um, yeah, and that's it. And because I'm very part-time business owner, and I created it that way because, I had a full-time job when I started.
Yeah.
So it was like natural for me to do it that way, that I'm not doing much, but I'm delegating out a lot.